You've heard all the back and forth with Akwaaba, the Akwaaba sign, and Oobakɛ, and all of that. Well, today I want to find out what your thoughts are. This story has been making rounds. Of course, it all began with a conversation that we saw online. Some people were saying that, look, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park and had a sign in front which had Akwaaba, Wezo, and some people were of the view that, look, that signage should include Oobakɛ, which is Ga, because we are in the Ga land. Yeah. Now, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, that signage, in fact, we heard reports that it had been changed. There was a release from the Ghana Tourism Authority which said that they hadn't approved any change. But one of our reporters went there and they realized that sign had been changed, and Oobakɛ, which means welcome in Ga, had been put up there. Okay? So the call actually is getting louder because there are also suggestions that Kotoka International Airport has a very big Akwaaba sign, and that should also be changed to Oobakɛ because we are on the Ga land. So the context is Accra sits on the Ga land, and some citizens say that our most visible welcome should reflect that heritage. Now, others say that Akwaaba has become a national brand. I mean, part of how Ghana greets the world, and any change should include maybe every Ghanaian language, not replace one with another. I don't know what your thoughts are about this ongoing debate. Of course, let's keep it very civil and respectful. Of course, I know these are very, very touchy subjects and all, but I really want to know what your thoughts are about this as well. Do you agree? I mean, in fact, I actually saw a video also of the regional minister who suggested that, yes, I mean, it's a good call. If we're talking about the capital city, that we need to preserve its cultural identity and heritage as well. What are your thoughts? Give me a call, 0302-216-541. You think it's a great call? I mean, there are also those who suggest, like I was saying earlier, that, for example, if you go to the Kotoka International Airport, there should be a sign, probably a digital one, that displays all the other forms of Akwaaba or welcome in different languages, including the one in Ga, which is Oobakɛ, that we've gotten to know in recent times. What are your thoughts about this? 0302-216-541. You can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. Yeah? What do you think? Let's hear you. Let me get on the phone lines now. One of our friends is here. Hello.
Good afternoon. I hope you're well.
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm somewhat recent.
All right, Joe. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I think it should remain how it is now. Akwaaba has become a household name. When we change it, it's going to create some difficulties because a lot of foreigners have adopted the Akwaaba. And we shouldn't forget that Akan is the largest spoken. That's why the Akwaaba is dominating. When we change it to the Ga side, though we are on the Ga land, I don't think it is significant. So for me, I think the Akwaaba should remain as it has become a household name. The Ga accent doesn't speak volume to me. That's my take on that.
When you say that it doesn't speak volumes, okay, well, anyway,
it's not that people are coming to adapt it, understand it, and use it to stay. Whereby the Akwaaba has stayed and it is making weight.
But if it preserves the cultural identity of the people of the land, don't you think that's a good call?
It may be a certain good call, but for me, even a lot of Ghanaians are using the Akan language. A lot of Ghanaians. So the fact that you're on their land doesn't mean that they should give us the name. If they thought it was earlier, it was been dominated. But now that I can see it is too late for now. That's my suggestion.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much. 0302-216-541. Let's hear you. You can also WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. Well, Joseph thinks that, I mean, there's no point in changing it because it's widely known and has been accepted. Well, let's hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, Lexis.
Nice. What's your name?
Claude.
All right, Claude. Let's hear you.
My Ghana name is Nkrumah.
Nkrumah.
Yes.
Oobakɛ.
Oh, yes. Lexis, you know something?
Mm-hmm.
People are talking about majority language, majority of people, but I know there are minorities that make a difference in every society. If you look at the role the Ghans played for us to get independence, the role the Ghans have played in giving land for government to set up a capital where people from all over the country have come to settle. Ghans have welcomed people over the years. But you know, then it comes to people are taking Ghans for granted. We have given our lands to foreigners and things. But if we hadn't been welcoming, I don't think the capital, and if we were tribalistic, I don't think people would have come to Accra and settled and done their businesses. So if it's come to a time where we have to go back to what is ours, including our language and identity, I don't think anybody should dispute it.
Okay.
The other thing I want to add is that apart from even the greetings, I think the regional minister, like some ministers have done, look at an educational fund for Ghans, you know. And then the industries here, we have given them a place to settle. What are they doing to develop the indigenes of Accra? What they do is Chaliwati Festival, and everybody is singing, dancing in Accra, and nobody is looking at education, development in Accra. I think the Ghana Manchers and the Ghana Chiefs will have to sit up and get back to our past glories, you know.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Claude. I'm grateful. Ni?
Yeah.
Right. All right. 0302216541. Claude is speaking. I think today we have the first two callers are on different sides of the conversation. So you actually get the concept and you get the idea that is being mooted here. What are your thoughts? 0302216541. Or you can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. All right. Hello.
Good evening, Nene.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Lexis.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm Nene.
Nene, welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Let's hear you, Nene.
Lexis, this issue is beyond this Akwaaba and Oobakɛ issue. I think it's about time every tribe should respect the other tribe so that we all live in peace. The Ga language have been marginalized for too long, and other tribes always want to claim some supremacy in Ghana. Ghana is for all of us. When you go to Kumasi today, the airport in Kumasi doesn't have any other tribe welcome in any other tribe apart from Akan. Should we say because it's also a national asset, we should add Oobakɛ, we should add Wezo at the Kumasi International Airport? Please, let's stop this. Anytime we talk about other tribes, the so-called Akan tribe want to be like they are supreme. No, a tribe is supreme than the other in Ghana. You understand? Because
I've not really. Okay, go ahead.
Please let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
One way or the other, we all contribute to the welfare of the country. And for me, I even blame our people because it's like we've shelved ourselves from national politics. Look at the Greater Accra region. We have about 34 parliamentary seats in Greater Accra region. Lexis, go and research about how many indigenous Ghana occupies what's the percentage of indigenous Ghana occupying the 34 seats in Greater Accra? So we have a region. There are a lot of I'm looking for the day that there will be a Ghana MP in Ashanti region, or there will be a Ghana MP in Volta region, or a Ghana MP in Western region. All these regions, make sure there are people from within the region or who come from the region occupies the parliamentary seats. How about Greater Accra?
Right. Okay.
Apart from the seats in front, I mean along the shore, all other seats in Greater Accra are occupied by people who are not indigenous. It's very bad. We are being marginalized, and it's about time we wake up. This thing shouldn't have brought any argument. This thing is in Accra. If it's okay, we want to use a Ga way of welcoming people. Must this turn into argument?
Okay,
If
Nene.
you go to Volta region, it's not Wezo that they use. Do you see any other language being used there?
Nene, thanks for your thoughts on this. I'm grateful that you called as well. And Jesse in Sakomono says, Lexis, I'm inclined to the suggestion of the welcome signage to be in different major spoken Ghanaian languages, including Ga, to incorporate the concerns of our fellow Ga brothers. It's a good call, just that I don't think the Ga signage should be the sole one. Okay. Jesse, thank you for your thoughts. Let's see who's here. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. What's your name?
I'm Wolanyo,
Okay, Wolanyo, let's hear you.
a proud Bulgarian. I support fully the last caller. If Gans were not making public their culture and somebody has been able to point it out, we need to support her. Of course, there is no way you even when you go to Ashanti region, the moment you speak any other language, especially English, you are a stranger. They themselves speak their home language officially in offices. So come on, if we were not doing it, I think it's time we do it.
Okay.
I just told you I am Wolanyo.
Yeah.
You see clearly that I am a proud Evi. So come on, if we're entering Ghana, why not speak their language? Why not say Akwaaba in Ghana? What's wrong with it?
Okay. Wolanyo, Akpe.
Yes, please.
All right. Have a great weekend, bro.
Same to you.
All right. Now, I hope you know Dumasi Krobo says, good evening, Lexis. We know Akan is widely spoken and it's true. But if we all learn a little bit of each other's language, it strengthens our bond and makes us a better people. Don't you think so? Sounds good. All right. 0302-216-541. I like the submissions that we're getting. Very diverse and interesting as well. I would love to know what you think as well. Okay? 0302-216-541. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice.
Leslie, this is the Nigan Maya Manche.
All right, Need.
Okay. Leslie, let me first try and correct an impression that it's gradually being created in the minds of people.
Okay.
We are not asking that the Ga way of welcoming or our language, Oobakɛ, should be the only language welcoming people into our city. What we are simply saying is that you're welcoming people into a particular traditional area. You don't think it's fair and proper that at least the language that is spoken by those people should be one of the languages or should be the main language that is welcoming them into the city or welcoming them into whatever environment on the Ga land. So let's be careful that we don't create an impression that, yes, we're asking that, it should solely be Ga.
Right.
No. Just like we welcome all visitors from all over Ghana. We have visited, lived with them, we are even hosting the government here. As Ghana, it's our culture. We welcome people to our land. But then that should not mean that whatever belongs to us or whatever we are should be overtaken by what the people are bringing into our culture.
Right. That's well noted. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your call as well. Yeah?
Yeah, but
all right. Abdul Karim Mohammed Awaf in the United Kingdom says, Lexis, as someone who's lived in Accra many years, I think the Ga people have been tolerant and accommodating. So if they are calling for just a little recognition, that's not asking too much. Yeah, I agree, Abdul Karim.
So let's one side now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Nyamiche.
All right, Nyamiche. Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me. They say something that we now go far.
Yenchi.
So I think it's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Because the people should know that we have many languages here. So far as we don't authorize one to overcome the others, I think it's very fair and good. I'm not a guy, but I think it's very good. So that people will know when they are in Accra, they can speak. So when the foreigners came to Accra, then they will be speaking Accra and wherever. So this shouldn't be tribalism, actually, but I think it's fair. That would be nice to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Grateful for your call. And this Ni Ashi as well sending us a message from Italy. And Ni Ashi says, Kwame, I'm a Ga, but I don't agree with this. And if that's the case, then we should change the name Ga. That's ants. The ant name that the Akans give us too. Okay, Ni. Interesting. All right. Hello.
Yeah, Lexis.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Kofi here.
Kofi, let's hear you.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but I think we have to look at this in a broader context than just looking at what our Ghan brothers actually want. It seems like it's a good call, but the point is, we are a nation and we are one people. Lexis, there are airports you and I have traveled all over the world that you don't even remember the name of the airport. But how you felt in that city or the town is what you live with. But what you read at the airport probably may never stick with you. So for my brothers, Ghan people, if it's about promoting the language and the heritage, I mean, there are more broader platforms to use. Our educational system, there are a lot of people born and bred in Accra here, they can't even speak Ghan because they are food, they did a certain fee. Okay? So having Oobakɛ at the airport, what is the significance? The other part is, as a nation, if we have to brand our nation on the international market, we must go with something that identifies us easily. Maybe we should ask the crafters of that Akwaaba all over the place, where you even have a lot of wall hangings all over. So that if even we are building international airports in Kumasi, Takrade, Tamale, and it has to be Akwaaba to Ghana as a brand name to promote the country. I mean, whether I'm a Ga or a Fanti or a Kusasi shouldn't be a problem. But how the people get to feel in the country is what we throw out there. So there shouldn't be another platform to make it look like we are divided and so some others have been marginalized.
Okay.
On the other hand, if people think that there's some kind of marginalization, I think the effect of this thing can probably incite a lot more things like, okay, when you come to Kumasi, let's have things this way. When you go to Tamale, everything must be this way. And the drama unfolds. So please, Akwaaba has been branded and it's sold Ghana all over the world. Akwaaba has sold Ghana all over the world. Why do we want to change what works? Just because people think or whatever. But I think it's a good call. But maybe we should look at the significance and find a better platform to promote the agenda of the Ghan legacy than just a word on a wall somewhere in Kotoka International Airport.
Kofi?
Thank you very much.
Kofi?
Yes.
Kofi?
Yeah, Lexis?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I totally I understand where you're coming from. I just have a quick question.
Okay, please.
Does it hurt anything if we include Oobakɛ in the welcome displays at, say, Kotoka? Does it hurt anything?
Really? It doesn't hurt anything. But watch what Rwanda has done. Visit Rwanda, and that is it. If we have to include it, assuming we want to brand Ghana, what is the first and last impression you want to give? Do you want to put people through how to pronounce Akwaaba, Oobakɛ, Windsor, and all of that? I mean, I am looking at it from a very broader perspective.
Absolutely.
So it wouldn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
But the effect for me is not significant.
All right, Kofi. I'm grateful. Thank you so much for your
thoughts.
Let's
enjoy it.
All right. Okay. 0302216541. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Efo Gameli.
Efo
Gameli.
Gameli. All right, Efo. Let's hear you.
Yes. Me, I think it's the right thing to do because when you are in water, you should have something like wisdom. That I mean, identify where or the region that you find yourself. For instance, you can't go to Kumasi and see wisdom. It doesn't make sense. So to me,
I think it's the right thing. We should use the Oba what kra? Is it Oobakɛ or what is the name?
Oobakɛ.
Oobakɛ. I think it's cool. It's cool.
Okay, all right.
But but I also will find something difficult. As much as we need to understand each other language, I think my little advice to my Ghana people is, my Ghana brothers and sisters, is sometimes let us appreciate where we are coming from. Because when you patronize or when you showcase your language, others will also show interest. But sometimes you will see a typical Ghana. He will never speak Ghana, or she will never speak Ghana. He will never prefer to speak Ashanti or something like that.
But
it's good to speak.
Maybe it's because you don't understand it.
Come again?
Maybe it's because you don't understand it.
No, not that I don't understand. But what I'm just trying to say here is that as much as it's good to speak other language, let's try to patronize our language. For instance, even my own people, you go to an office in Volta, they will be speaking Ashanti or Chi. You get it?
Okay, all right.
It doesn't alter well.
Efo, thank you. I'm grateful. Yeah? All right. John B. Man produces Lexis. I'm a proud guy and wholeheartedly accepted the use of Oobakɛ. It might look trivial, but it's very important. The level of contribution of the Ga people to the growth of Ghana, this should not be an issue. Some schools in Accra are refusing to teach Ga as part of the local language. The Oobakɛ also helps to sell the world Accra and let them know it's a Ga land and shows our diversity. Okay, that's great. Hello.
Hello, Lexis.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. I'm a dancer. You say moye.
Okay, moye. Should we also include yours at the airport?
It's God done it. I'm also going to fight for it because it's not Ghana alone. The history is Ghana done it.
Okay, all right.
So if it is Oobakɛ, it should be Oobakɛ and moye.
Okay, all right.
I think this shouldn't raise any issue because the airport is on Ghana land. So if it is Oobakɛ and it's for the Ghans, I don't think it's a problem. We have airport at Kumasi. It should be Akwaaba there. If it is central region, it should represent every language so that the language will be broad. But it seems like if you don't speak Twi in Ghana, then you are not a human being. And even Ghana teachers that we have, they deliberately transfer them to other regions so that they cannot teach their language on their home soil, which is bad. So I think the Oobakɛ, they accept it.
Okay. Thank you very much, brother. Solas in Spintex says, this discussion brings to mind the debate prior to our independence. The Akans were advocating for the federal government to help inculcate cultures of Ghanaians and to sustain distinct traditions. Had this been achieved, this debate wouldn't have been here today. All right, Solas. Thank you so much for your message as well. And Luther at Adenta says, Lexis, we should put the major languages there. Let us satisfy everyone. Do you know how many languages that's going to be? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Richard. I'm calling from Accra.
All right, Richard, let's hear you.
Oh, okay. So, I think I support the call, but the guys should have to find a nice way of approaching issues. You know, Akwaaba has been sold to the whole world. Within it, Akan or also it has been sold to the whole world. But we can add Oobakɛ to it at the airport. It doesn't change anything.
Right.
But I think we should look at other issues rather. How to promote their culture, how to promote their language, than just putting Oobakɛ there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And moreover, my last point, I've been listening to you for since we started the program. It seems those our Veteran brothers and the guys, they are only using the Ashanti region as their reference point, which is not right for me. We have Central region, we also speak Twi. We have Western region, they also speak Twi. They are directly attacking Ashanti region and Ashanti.
I don't think it's an attack. I agree that maybe the references include more Ashanti region, but it's not an attack. Let's not make it an attack, okay?
Okay, I understand you, but it shouldn't be focused on just Ashanti region.
I understand you. Thank you so much.
They can use that account with fine.
All right, bro. Thank you so much. No, this is a very interesting conversation, and for me, I like it. It's a good discourse as well. Whilst we appreciate our unity, we also need to appreciate our diversity and respect each other's culture, respect each other's differences as well. I think that's actually a better way to form that bond. So yeah, it's a very healthy discourse, and I'm very sure at the end of the day, everybody's going to be happy, and we're going to have one Ghana. Thank you so much for joining the conversation here on our drive chat, and I'm sure we'd actually revisit this a bit more as well as time goes on, because there will be lots of interesting developments since it's already started. So stay tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM. It's 5 o'clock.